Right, we move on to race 16 of the 250 solos with Jed Collins, impressive winner first to out, with David Knowles chasing him home along with Rob Bradley.
What are you doing, Barry? Chasing the line, you're not screaming and freaking out. Gone. Where is it? Gone, gone. There's the what? Move it to us.
250s coming into line on for their second outing.
See you around there, mate.
So coming to line in for the second leg of the 250s, race number 16 on the programme. She revving away, they've all got away again to a pretty clean break, and David Knowles going to win, got away, the break in red, he's got away as well, where's Jed Collins, is waiting for a break, Jupiter wants moving in that top corner for the first time as Knowles leads there, here's Collins winding on round the outside, he's gone round there to Tim Brett, he's really taking a wide line, can he get to David Knowles, as Knowles leads and then Bradley holding the second, Collins has got the first, Collins winding on round the outside, that big corner goes in the second place to Knowles and Collins hunts him down now, going up the back straight for the second time. Knowles, Collins has got the second. Bradley is in third place, up the top through the same top three as the previous housing, and they're getting away from the remainder of the pack. And Jed Collins again, right round the outside of that top corner. David Knowles has taken him really wide and hangs on to his lead as Knowles leads him. Jed Collins up to go, stop round the edge of David Knowles again on that first corner, and Collins again, Knowles again trying to focus up on the entry, that top corner on lap number 3. It's Collins who leads with Knowles holding second, Bradley's got the third, Campus is in fourth place, Greg is in 5, Warren in 6, Isley in 7, and then moving on to 4 this time, then Collins Rob Blackbourn for that third place, looking to see the third, and the Heath to the 250s, Knowles holds up second, Bradley's got the third, Campus is in fourth place, Greg in 5, we watch the leader entering that final corner, impressive stuff with Jed Collins again, once again coming from the back to pick up the winning ride, Jed Collins gets winning ride, then Knowles in second, Rob Bradley is in third, got Campus is in fourth, and it's nice to finish in 6th, then Greg gets 5, then Hillsley in 6th, then Warren in 7th, Scarborough in 8th place. Race 16 result then, the points as follows. Number 10, Tim Greg, 4 points. Number 35, Jed Collins, 9 points. Number 79, Lewis Scarborough, 1 point. 64, David Knowles, 7 points. 82, Ben Hillsley, 3 points. 87, Rob Bradley, 6 points. 178, Scott Campus, 5 points. 501, Ben Warren, 2 points. 1 minute 39.50. 1 minute 39.50 with the winning time.
Timmy! There's Timmy in this one.
But it should be.
He's
got 2 points. Hey? No, James Rice.
Right.
Race 17 then, back to the solo approach for race 17. Tim Nose, James Wright, Richard Guest, Paul Cooper, then Millie Chaps, Colin Walker and Andrew Whittaker. Paul Cooper unbeaten after his opening 2 rides. Reverend Moreno in the sheet on race number 17, the start of the third leg of the solo poacher, looking at Paul Cooper. Ben Millichuk's made a good start. Where is Paul Cooper? Paul Cooper's confident nowhere to go to in the first place. He was tied up that backside in third. He's got through on the inside and pushing the rider really wide. His twin nose, he's pushing wide there. Paul Cooper's left twin nose, absolutely willing. He went wide in James right. And James White has come to a stop while holding second place. He's after there for James White, stops while holding second. The Skipper leads him, the nose in second. Millichuk has got a third. Whittaker is in four. Walker is in five. That's the top five. If they complete the lap number two, then it's Paul Cooper being chased away by Jim Nose. And it's still then Cutler leads then from Notes holding second. Whittaker's gone round the edge of the track to go through in the third place. Gus pulls on the centre of the track, but Paul Cutler leads him onto Paul then. Notes holding second place. Paul Cooper well clear, going up down that straight, Paul Cooper looking to make it through the three minutes. The poacher is Paul Cooper. What a great confidence boosting opening three rides Paul Cooper's had this afternoon, and it's Paul Cooper that wins that particular race. Second is Tim Nose. Third is Andrew Whittaker. Fourth, Ben Millichuk. Scott Presto goes up to 5, and Callum Walker the drama of that particular Paul Cooper is going to make his Tim Nose wide. He's forgot about James White, who got through on the inside to go to second, to an engine failure, and Callum Walker's now got that long push to the line to pick up crucial points in race number 17. Callum Walker is a crucial point. He's pushing again. He was holding a good pace. That engine failed on that last corner, and that's a long push there for young Callum to pick up those crucial points in race number 17. Points for race 17 then. Number 2, Tim Nose, 7 points. Number 6, James Wright, no points. Number 25, Richard Guest, no points. Number 11, Paul Cooper, 9 points. Number 13, Ben Millichuk, 5 points. Number 14, Callum Walker, 3 points. Number 18, Andrew Whittaker, 6 points. Number 30, Scott Cresswell, 4 points. The winning time, 1 minute 30.87. 1 minute 30.87. Well, on we go to race number 18, another unbeaten rider, James Shane's in action against a very impressive Edward Kennett. Charlie Powell's in there or thereabouts, so as Dan Winterton, and it's Stitch Wise also in this one, along with Lee Smart and Ben Smith, and obviously it must be doubt about Dave Mears coming out. On the line then for race number 18, away we go. We're looking at Kenny to make a good start. He has made a good start. Looks at James Shane's maybe even better than Shane's leading the back second first off. Winston Kenny's shoulder for second and first place. He's diving into that first corner. Charlie Powell is in position number 5. They wind it on coming out of that first corner, and it's Shane's who leads them. And Kenny holding second. Winston has got the third. Fourth place, that's the top 4. Kenny's holding second. Whitlam has got that third. Powell is in 4. Stitchwell is in 5. Racing into that top 2. Once again, can it strike a blow then on Shane? Shane's looking to make it 3-3, the same as Paul Cooper, the winner of the previous weekend. Shane's clear then, can put it on lap, and Kenny's holding that second place. We've got the 5 this time, and they go to the back straight, 1 minute 2. James is pulling away from Edward Kennett, and Daniel Winton's on hook, then Edward Kennett for that second place. Richard is Shane's leading, and Kennett in second. Winton is in third. That's Stitchwell is in 4. Powell in 5. On the 4 then, goes to around 6. Powell at the 4. Stitchwell is in 5. The next one on the back straight forward in summertime. It's going to be clear to see with James Shanes at him and 4 people will be unbeaten going into the closing 2 hits. As is James Shanes clear coming out of that final corner. Kenny takes a wide on a chance for Whitlam to get through on the inside, but Shanes wins it. Kenny gets second, Whitlam is in third. Holy points for race 18 then. Number 1 Edward Kennett, 7 points. Number 3 James Shanes, 9 points. Number 8 Henrik Stitchwell, 4 points. Number 9 Charlie Powell, 5 points. Number 12 Daniel Winston, 6 points. Number 19 Dave Mears, no points. Number 27 Lee Smart, no points. Number 31 Ben Smith, no points. 1 minute 30.34, 1 minute 30.34 the winning time. On we go to race 19 of the solo coaches. Steve Tidewell, Rob Fortune, Holman Cook had a good afternoon so far. Michael Stewart, Gareth Hick, Marcus Ivy, and we'll be able to see if Rob Meir comes out.
Do you reckon they'll have a break? He'll get nearer.
After heat 24.
Right.
Yeah, no, they won't have brakes on them, Mum.
Aidan, I'm not that stupid. I know what I meant. Sorry, Charlotte. I'm crossing the moon boots.
What race is it now?
19. You've got to wait till after the sidecars and there's a break.
After race 21, is it a break?
8 says 24.
24, Reg said.
So looking towards the pits area, the red flag is still up. I think looking for Paul Whitelam Jr. to come out to take his place. And I think that's the rider we're waiting for in race number 19.
And then you've got the 2 solo. La.
Solos flat.
So coming to line then for race number 19.
That's it. Carry it all, right?
Yeah, Reg said that.
Saunters walk away up to the face to where they go. Ivy's made a good start to that. Solly's made a race. He's in the back straight to the first. Saunters got Holland Cook will work his way to the third. He's gone through in third. His second is Ivy leads and the Cook holding that second place. Fortune now gone through the third. Hitmont is in fourth place. That's the top 4 and that top 4 on lap number 1. It's Ivy leads it. From Cook holding that second place. The manager makes away with the back straight once again. Cook then the manager, but Ivy's still holding that second place position. Clear going into that top corner is Harlan Cook and Ivy's got the second place. They head to that top to complete lap number 2. Harlan Cook looking to pick up his second winning after the afternoon. Harlan Cook is clearly though that Ivy holding that second place. Hitmon has got the third. Fortune is in fourth. Fortune starting to hunt down Gareth Hitmon that race for third and fourth places. Harlan Cook is about to take the last lap plan with a good lead in race number 19. But Ivy holding the second. Hitmon has got the third. Fortune is 5. Back straight on the fourth and Colin Blackbourn and I think it's second for the line. Well, clear of Ivy on the second place. Hitmon has got the third. Number 4, going into that top corner, 4 deep from time is picked up again for number 7. Harlan Cook picks up the winning ride. Second place is Marcus Ivy. Third place Gareth Whitlam. Fourth is Reg Blackbourn. 5 for Whitelam on 6, Tidewell 7th place. Points that race then. Number 4 Steve Tidewell, 2 points. Number 5 Rob Fortune, 5 points. Number 7 Harlan Cook, 9 points. Number 15 Rob Meir, no points. Number 16 Michael Stewart, 4 points. Number 17 Gareth Hitmont, 6. Number 20 Marcus Ivy, 7. And number 29 Paul Whitelam Jr., 3 points. 1 minute 33.94 the winning time. 1 minute 33.94. Coming to line they come then for race number 23 with Josh Goodwin, Mitch Godden, Dave Carver, Sean Harvey, Scott Dunn and Paul Moorcock. We hope that Scott Dunn's able to come out, having another major mechanical gremlin the last time he was out, while holding a good second place. So we haven't informed that he's not coming out, but he did have another major mechanical problem. Coming into line then for race number 23, no heat of the 500 sidecars. Just waiting for Mitch Godden to settle there on one from the outside, up for a pace, and Mitch Godden made a good start. He's leader going down the back straight the first time. Sean Harvey's got away with him as well. We're going to be for it. Josh Goodwin making the move through on the inside. Josh Goodwin does go through on the inside. He leads going into that top corner for the first time. Mitch Godden holds that third place position, looking through on that third place. Scott Dunn holds the second place. They're three abreast for second, third and fourth then. And it is Josh Goodwin. Scott Dunn's lost his passage on that top corner. I thought there was a problem. I could see sidecar passenger's hands going in the air because Scott Dunn lost his passenger while holding the second place. They were so closely bunched they didn't notice that, but it was clear that there was a problem on that top corner, and the problem was that Scott Dunn, who was always in the thick of the action, had lost his passenger upon that top corner. Sidecar passengers put their hand in the air, realised that a rider had fallen off, and that rider was the passenger of Scott Dunn on that top corner. We're looking for 5 crews to come out. Obviously, Scott Dunn will be excluded as the primary cause of the stoppage of the original staging of this particular race. So we are looking for 5 crews to come out. Paul Moorcock has got his machinery sorted out. He's able to take his place. We'll look across that far side. When we go in with a swing start, and Josh Goodwin's made a good start. It's Mitch Godden has gone with him as they go down the back straight the first time. Josh Goodwin clears, but Mitch Godden holding that second place position. Sean Harvey has made the best of starts. He's trying to make a move around the outside. They go into that top corner for the first time. It's Josh Goodwin with the clear advantage. Mitch Godden holds that second place position. Sean Harvey trying to find a way through on the inside. More fucking bars, that's the bars to go down the back straight then once again. It's still Josh Goodwin with a clear advantage then from Mitch Godden, desperately trying to close the gap in second place. Sean Harvey can't improve upon third at the moment. Dave Carver having a good ride back there in fourth place. That's the top four with Paul Moorcock in fifth position. Josh Goodwin's gone really wide on the exit. Can Mitch Godden close the gap in second place? No, he can't. Godden in second, it's Harvey in third, Moorcock in fourth. Moorcock is in position number 5. As they're racing on that back straight once again, the order is saying the gap between the top 4 is identical to the previous lap, so it looks like race winning points coming up for Josh Goodwin and L.Brown, the former European champions. They're well clear again, they're wide on that top corner. Godden can't close the gap with the inside run. Third place. For Moorcock is in position number 5 as they go up the back straight. Once again the race is on the second and third. Sean Harvey is definitely closing up on Mitch Godden. The second and third places. Josh Goodwin is well cleared from the Sean Harvey. Close the gap all the time on Godden. Go into that top corner for the final time. Josh Goodwin's got his turn of the front. Mitch Godden holds the inside. Sean Harvey goes wide, cuts back for the inside run. But Mitch Godden gets the second. Sean Harvey is in third. Dave Carver is third. Moorcock is in place. Race number 23 result then. The points for number 3 Josh Goodwin, 5 points. Number 9 Mitch Godden, 4 points. Number 55 Dave Carville, 2 points. Number 72 Sean Harvey, 3 points. Number 118 Scott Dunn, no points. Number 123 Paul Moorcock, 1 point. 1 minute 38.63 the winning time. 1 minute 38.63. 24 is another heat of the 250 solos. Race number 24 coming into line in the first leg of the 250 solos. Revving up the seat of the 250, away goes David Knowles, who made a superstar from the 8, so the grid already building himself a big lead. Where is Jed Collins? Rob Bradley's got away there in second place, and Jed Collins is in fourth place, and looking through for that fourth place. There he goes, winding on round the outside of that top corner, goes through the second place as David Knowles is a race with the Jed Collins coming right round the outside. Rob Bradley just been holding that second place, and Collins has gone round that second place. Knowles leads it, Collins is second, Bradley is in third place, and Jed Collins making a move round the outside of David Knowles as they go round the outside of that pits corner for the first time. Then it's Knowles who leads from Collins in second. Bradley has got the third. Campers in position number 4. Super Action the front again, and that's been the 2 previous each of the 250 solos. It's David Knowles again on the inside. Jed Collins again right round the outside, but David Knowles is just about holding it back. Collins alongside him there. Once again, Knowles on the inside. Collins going right round the outside. Bradley's got the third. Campers in fourth place. Collins has got round Knowles again. Can Knowles again come back up the inside? No, Jed Collins is too quick round the outside. As Collins leads for Knowles in second, and now Knowles is trying to get back to inside Jed Collins. The right between them moving into that top corner once again. It's Collins round the outside. David Knowles holding the inside line, which Collins who leads him on the pole then. But Knowles holding that second place. Got Campus in 4th, and Reg in 5, then Hills in 6th, then Roll in 7. That's the top 7. So Jed Collins leads him on the last race. Time looking to make it 3 to 3 in the heat to the 250 again, having come through from the back position. So Jed Collins leads going into that top corner. 4 the final time he's wide again. David Knowles taking a much tighter line, but Jed Collins picks up victory number 4. Second place goes to David Knowles. Rob Bradley's going to hang on to 3rd. We've got Campus in 4, and Reg in 5, then Hillsley 6, then Worrell 7, to Scarborough in 8th place. Points for race number 24 is number 10 Tim Gregg, 4 points. Number 35 Jed Collins, 9 points. Number 79 Lewis Scarborough, 1 point. 64 David Knowles, 7 points. 82 Ben Hillsley, 3 points. Number 87 Rob Bradley, 6 points. 178 Scott Campus, 5 points. 501 Ben Worrell, 2 points. 1 minute 39.78 the winning time. 1 minute 39.78. Back to the Poacher solos there. Rob Fortune, James Wright, Charlie Powell, Daniel Winterton, Ben Millichamp, Marcus Ivey and Ben Smith. The riders in action for race number 25. Up and away then with race number 25. Dan Winters made a good start, but he is in the lead as they go in the back straight. The first time James Wright making a challenging blow and leach going into that top corner for the first time. Dan Winter Knowles third place, had a bit of a nasty moment, almost comes down upon that top corner. Charlie Powell looks to be got that second place, but here goes Dan Winterton through on the inside as Wright leads then for Winterton second. Powell up in 5, that's the top 5 lead, the into number 6. It is James Wright that needs the win, of course, at a no score the last time out. Again, Daniel Winter and the tremendous go there for that second place with Charlie Powell. These two shoulder to shoulder going up that back straight then as Wright leads. But Powell in second, Winter is in third, Fortune in 4, Millichap in 5, Evie in position number 6. That's still the top 6 company in lap number 2 then. Wright taking away the front then. second. Winterburn can't open up on third. Broomfield got forward. Millichap is getting close inside. Down Winter having another go on the entry to that pit corner for that second place of Charlie Powell as James Wright gets farther away at the front. It's still a good race for second and third, and also for third and fourth as James Wright comes by as Dennis Starley's last lap with a clear leader with Charlie Powell hanging on to that second. Down Winter racing really hard there in third. Then Millichap going to Reg Blackbourn to go from the fourth. Reg Blackbourn gets back round the outside, but it's locked together for fourth and fifth place. Millichap back to on the inside. Fortune trying to come back round the outside. Millichap, that's the action is for fourth and fifth places as James Wright clear at the front end. It looks as if Powell's got enough in hand to hold back the challenge of Dan Winterburn. Checkered flag comes out. It's James Wright that gets the winning ride. Second place goes to Charlie Powell. Third is Daniel Winterburn. Time for fourth and fifth. Then Millichap gets four. Rob Fortune 5. ED in. Race 25 then, the results. Number 5, Rob Fortune, 4 points. Number 6, James Wright, 9 points. Number 9, Charlie Powell, 7 points. Number 12, Dan Winterton, 6 points. Number 13, Ben Millichap, 5 points. Number 15, no points. Number 20, Marcus Eby, 3 points. And number 31, Ben Fenn-Smith, no points. 1 minute 33.56 to winning time. 1 minute 33.56. Riders coming in on then for race number 6. We've got Edward Kennett, Tim Nose, Colin Walker, Michael Cooper, Andrew Whittaker, Steve Tideswell. And then the next race, race 27, the unbeaten riders class, James Shames and Paul Cooper plus Harlan Cook as well. So we've got race number 26 on the line. Edward Kennett could well with his favouritism. Tim Nose again will need to have a good ride, having already had one note scored in this team. Edward Kennett making a good start from the outside of the grip, but he comes at a pressure going up that back straight the first time. Callum Walker has got that third place, but Tim Nose goes through on the inside and moves to the second place. Callum Walker is in third, but it's Edward Kennett who leads him coming off that top corner for the first time. Then Kennett has the advantage over Nose, holding second place. Walker's up the third with the seventh place. That's the seventh. It's still at the back straight once again. Is Edward Kennett continue his running way. Spectacular wheelie going halfway up that back straight. Tim Nose can't seem to close the gap in second place. Callum Walker's coming under pressure for Andrew Whittaker in that race for third and fourth place. They complete lap number 2 there with Kennett the leader from Nose looking back in second place. Whittaker gets close to pulling away from the remainder of the field. They go up the back straight once again, and it's dominant at the front. Then Nose hold second, and Whittaker's on the shoulder. Walker that race for third and fourth place. Super Acton at third and fourth. Walker just for hanging on to that third. Whittaker tries again as he dives into the top corner on lap number 3. Just a couple of rights between third and fourth as Edward Kennett leads him on to lap number 4. But Nose holding that second place. Walker's riding third. The justice in fourth place. You watch that ball going into the pit corner for the summer time. Still Kennett with him Wellington. Nose in second. Walker's up the third. Whittaker is in fourth place. They start the spread there at top 4 in race number 26. As it is Edward Kennett coming out of that final corner and pick up match winning points again in race number 26. Edward Kennett gets a winning ride. Second place Tim Nose. Third is Colin Walker. Fourth is Andrew Whittaker. Then we'll have a long gap then after that top 4 come across the line. We've got Michael Scourer is the next rider across the line, and then Paul Whitelam Jr. Race number 26, the points. Number 1, Edward Kennett, 9 points. Number 2, Tim Nobes, 7 points. Number 4, Steve Tideswell, 2 points. Number 14, Callum Walker, 6 points. Number 16, Michael Scourer, 4 points. Number 18, Andrew Whittaker, 5 points. Number 21, Lee Sparr, no points. And Paul Whitelam Jr., 3 points. There is no time for that race, unfortunately. Our timekeepers had to go away to a problem in the pits area. So we're moving on to race number 27, two unbeaten riders, James Shanes and Paul Cooper. Adding Harlan Cook, who's been in the thick of the action all the afternoon. We should have a cracking race number 27. Looking across at the starting area then for a crucial race number 27, these two unbeaten riders plus Harlan Cook. Can anybody get near James Shanes? That is the question. Away they go, then was race number 27, James Shanes got an absolute fly. Where is Paul Cooper? He's back in third place, moment chasing Harlan Cook for the second place, and that's allowed Shanes to get away. Cooper's got the second, Cooper made a move around the outside, clear breath, and James Shanes at the moment, and Harlan and Paul Cooper's comes along the inside and got back round the outside, but Shanes comes again, W. Running that's the top two to make away into that pit corner once again then. Shanes leads from Cook in second. It's Cooper who's got that third place pushing. Harlan up the back straight once again, and Cooper again having to go with Harlan Cook for that second place. Gets round the outs of Harlan Cook to go through in the second place. There's James Shanes, and James Shanes at a nasty. James Shanes has come to a stop. James Shanes has come to a stop up on that top corner. As Cooper leads it, Cook holding that second place, gets one down to the third. Here is the first place, Cutler in five, and James Shanes has come to a stop up on that top corner. It wasn't the drama we expected, but we do have drama indeed. As Paul Cooper's now a marker at the front end, and Harlan Cook holding out second. Gareth has got the third place position. That's the top three in the sensational race number 27 then. Cooper leads him on the four, looking back to see what the opposition is. It's the shape of Harlan Cook who's got the second. Hickson's got the third. That's the top four, Crestwell in five, that's the only five running in race number 27. Going up the back straight, 40 follow time, Paul Cooper starting to ease off. He probably can't believe what's happened in this dramatic race number 727 as James Shanes pushed the machine right in front of us here at the PA box as Paul Cooper gets the one in right. Second place is Harlan Cook, Gareth picks up the third. Wheeler is gone before, and Crestwell in fifth place. Looks if James Shanes is going to go round again. If he does another lap, he can get crucial points to get him into these finals. But drama on that. We are hearing inside information regarding what James Shanes is doing, and it doesn't look as if he will get any points out of race number 27. Right, a dramatic race number 7, and here are the points then for race number 27. Number 3, James Shanes, no points. Number 7, Harlan Cook, 7 points. Number 8, Henrik Stitchware, 5 points. Richard Guest, no points. Number 11, Paul Cooper, 9 points. Number 17, Gareth Hiscock, 6 points. Number 19, Dave Mears, no points. And number 30, Scott Cresswell, 4 points. Back to the big chairs, Simon Hill, Rob Wilson, Gareth Winterburn, Rob Bradley, John Hiscock and Tom Marvel. Those are crews in action for race number 28. So Riders coming into line then for the 60, Rob Bradley right on the outside of the grid for this race number 28, important race for Rob, and Rob Wilson certainly will need points Gareth Winterburn in action as well. He should be near the top of the point scoring list at the moment as they settle in for the race number 28 for the heat of the big chairs. Up by the train, they've all got away nicely, and somebody really out of the start. Simon Hill reels out of the start. Rob Bradley in second, Simon Hill in third, Rob Wilson is in fourth place. That's the top four. We lose him for a moment as they go in that top corner once again. It's Winterburn who leads them from Bradley holding second place. Simon Hill has got the third. Where is Rob Wilson? I'm asking the question. Has he got problems again? Yes, Rob Wilson. Problems up on that top corner. That could be disaster for Rob Wilson. There's Gareth Winterburn as a race leader coming by to complete lap number one. Being chased by Rob Bradley. Marvel is in four. For Rob Wilson as they go in the back straight once again. Still Gareth Winterburn with a clear lead then, but Rob Bradley holding that second. Simon Hill having his best ride of the afternoon so far to hang on to that third place position. Tom Marvel is in fourth, John Hiscock in five there, pretty well spread out now. 28 places. Marvel is in four, Hiscock in five. Winterburn with Liam Bradley in four. Coming down that back straight, increased their lead all the time over Rob Bradley and Sean Simpson racing away for that second. Simon Hill's just getting a little bit closer in third as he lost that flag, comes out then, falling to Gareth Winterburn and Liam Brown. So Rob Bradley and Sean Simpson, Tom Marvel, John Malone 4, John Hiscock and Terry Madley in 5. Yet another one coming up. A long lower clear of Rob Bradley is now coming into place from Simon Hill for his second place position. Gareth Winterburn and Liam Brown pick up the winning ride. From Simon Hill is Rob Bradley coasting, or has he got a problem? Racing forward. Simon Hill is in third. Tom Marvel is in fourth. John Hiscock in fifth place. Points for race number 28 then. Number 16 Simon Hill, 4 points. Number 24 Rob Wilson, no points. Our information for the middle is the engine blew up on that top corner. Number 49 Gareth Winterburn, 7 points. Number 87 Rob Bradley, 5 points. Number 184 John Hiscock, 2 points. And number 33 Tom Marvel, 3 points. So Peter Lloyd, Colin Blackbourn, Rod Winterburn, Paul Whitelam, Joe Mogg and Trevor Heath for race number 29. Coming into line then for what could be vital race number 29 then. Colin Blackbourn very much in contention, Rod and Billy Winterburn and Paul Whitelam, but he does come out. Yes, I think Paul's one on the inside. Yes, he is. He's had disaster this afternoon. He's desperate for a good ride in this one to try and get some points at least after having two very disappointing rides after a splendid opening race. So crucial race for a lot of crews, this race number 29. Up for the pace, away they go then. We're looking at Colin Blackbourn to make the start. That's exactly what he's done. Blackbourn is the Winterburn in second. Whitelam has got the third. That's the top three as they disappear from us and go into that top corner for the first time. It's Blackbourn leads them. Winterburn in second. Whitelam has got the third. Down the back straight they go. Once again, look at the speed of Rob Winterburn. He's after Colin Blackbourn again for that leading position. Two bikes between first and second. They power into the pits corner once again. Colin Blackbourn round the outside. Rod Winterburn trying to find a way through back door on the inside. Third ride by Rob Winterburn. Colin Blackbourn to lead going into that top corner once again. It's Winterburn and Blackbourn holding that second place. What a brilliant ride that was for the Masters champion, and he's pulling away from Colin Blackbourn now as they go to the back straight once again. Winterburn leads from Blackbourn holding second. Heath has now gone to the third. Paul Whitelam obviously struggling with the machine. He's now relegated back to fourth place position. Colin Blackbourn and Carl Pugh. Joe Mogg in position number 5, that's the top 5, and Billy Winterburn clear going down that back straight, the last lap flag being made ready, and they roar into the pits corner on lap number 3. That's Rod and Billy Winterburn clear of Colin Blackbourn and Carl Pugh. They move it on to 4 this time in the Masters. Back in place, he's up to 3rd, Paul Whitelam struggling again back in 4th place. As he wants to down the back time, ever increasing. And where is Colin Blackbourn? Where is Colin Blackbourn? Colin Blackbourn has come to a stop upon that top corner. Drama again. Colin Blackbourn has now come to a stop upon the top corner. As Rod is coming with the disaster there for Colin Blackbourn. Can he get it home to get at least some crucial points? A long gap to a second place rider. And that should be Trevor Heath and Kieran Bonner. Then Joe Mogg, so what's happened to Trevor Heath and Kieran? They packed up on that top corner as well, so absolute disaster. That was Peter Lloyd now coming across the line to pick up some points, and Colin Blackbourn is limping home to at least pick up some points. So what a dramatic race that was. Colin Blackbourn pulling out while second, Trevor Heath pulling out while in 3rd position. Points for a very dramatic race, number 29. Number 4, Peter Lloyd, 3 points. Number 25, Colin Blackbourn, 2 points. Number 48, Rod Winterburn, 7 points. Number 92, Paul Whitelam, 5 points. Number 98, Joe Mogg, 4 points. Number 191, Trevor Heath, no points. Spare will go round during that time, so we race 30 and 31. Then we have a short interval while the points are sorted out. Can we have the wrecking crew out during the watering, please, to get some track markers put in, please, as well. Thank you. Little Yorkie dog has been caught, but we'd like the owner to come forward in claiming, please. The lady has caught him, but it's not her dog. So if you'd like to come to the PA box and claim this little Yorkie, please, thank you. It's got a phone number on the collar. 07507 133 78. That's the phone number on his collar. Thank you. So whoever in this particular race, Mitch Godden making a good start. He's got away in 2nd place. They go to the back straight for the first time. Approach Sean Harvey's got the advantage at the front. They go to the back straight the first time. Mitch Godden probably make a way through on the inside. Mitch Godden does go through on the inside. Another crew follows him through to get back through on the inside as well as Mitch Godden as the leader. Coming off that top corner for the first time. It's Sean Harvey in back. He's picking up that 2nd place. But it was going into that top corner. Mitch Godden and Sean Harvey both fought their way fast. Then Godden leads them. And Harvey in 2nd place. Barker's got the 3rd, that's the top 2, going to the back straight on the lap number 2 then. Godden and Smith lead from Harvey and Holm, who've got the 2nd spot going in to that top corner once again. It's still Mitch Godden and Paul Smith. Sean Harvey desperately trying to close the gap there in 2nd place. They complete lap number 2. Godden looks behind him. Harvey's closing the gap there in 2nd. The 4th place, and more copies into number 6. They make it around the back straight once again. Godden still leads them, but Harvey in 2nd. Harvey desperately trying to close the gap on Godden as they go in that top corner for the 3rd time. This is where Sean Harvey's very quick, driving into that top corner. He's closed the gap on Godden, but Godden's still got quite a bit in hand. He's gone wide. Harvey takes a much tighter line, but Godden leads him on to 4 with Harvey closing the gap. In 2nd place into that pit corner. It's got the 3rd place. Saunters is in 4th. with more possible 5. We want to leave going up the back straight once, and the gap between first and second exactly the same as it was in the previous lap. Into that top corner they go 4 deep full time. One last determined effort by Sean Harvey. Looks at this. Godden's got the measure of Sean Harvey this time. He's gone wide again. Harvey comes to run up the inside. Godden gets to one in right. Second place goes to Sean Harvey. Godden picks up in the third place. Marston in 4. Moorcock in 5th place. For race number 30 then. Number 4, Simon Beard, no points. Number 6, Steinus Lund, 3 points. Number 9, Mitch Godden, 5 points. Number 65, Natasha Bartlett, 2 points. Number 72, Sean Harvey, 4 points. And number 1, 2, 3, Paul Moorcock, 1 point. On we go to race number 31. So coming down then for race number 31 then, 500 sidecar Super Series, final qualifying heat. Josh Goodwin, Barry Bennett, Dave Carville, Tim Larson, Scott Dunn and Aaron Bale. We don't know whether Scott Dunn will be out because he doesn't have a passenger. The same applies to Simon Beard, so unfortunately we are losing these 500 sidecars for various reasons, but we move on to race number 31. Where we go in this particular heat then of the 500 sidecars. They're going back straight for the first time then. I can see Josh Goodwin has made the best of start. He'll no doubt work his way to the field. We'll pick out the leader. It is Josh Goodwin who has the advantage, and he obviously didn't pick him out for a moment. Josh Goodwin has the lead then from Dave Carville holding that's the top four to make the way in the back straight once again. It's Goodwin who has the advantage then. Heath going at the back straight. Dave Carville desperately trying to close the gap in second place. Barry Bennett looking to move up a place. They go up that back straight once again then. It's still Goodwin with the lead then. From Carville holding second place. Pitch an equal distance between these two as they come to complete lap number 2. And Goodwin's gone really wide there. And that's allowed Carville to close the gap. Starting Goodwin. The 4. Wales is 5 then, number 8 is in 6th place. That's the top 6, so they go to the back straight once again then. It's still Josh Goodwin who has the advantage. He's really being chased hard now, going into that top corner once again. Dave Carville's got the bit between his teeth and looking to improve upon that second place position. Coming out to complete lap number 3 then. It's Goodwin who leads then. Ben Carville holding that second place. Then we've got the third. After Bale 5, number 8. Up the back straight for the final time as Josh Goodwin realised the danger. He's pulled away from Dave Carville in that race for first and second place. Comprehensively going in for top corner for the final time. Josh Goodwin's going to pick up maximum points once again in this heat of the 500 sidecars. Carville gets his second place mission. Colin Blackbourn is in third. Bales are going to come across the line in third. And then Harvey Crew, number 8. Race number 31 points then. Number 3, Josh Goodwin, 5 points. Number 7, Barry Bennett, 3 points. Number 55, Dave Carville, 4 points. Number 152, Aaron Bale, 1 point. Jamie Hogg gets 2 points. Number 73. And number 8 scores no points. Coming into line in for race number 32, another heat of the 250 solos. Coming up on the line then for the season of 250 sellers. Once again, David Knowles is the pace setter. He goes at the back straight for the first time with a fair old rate to knots, whereas Jed Collins is in fourth place. Rob Bradley's in second place, along with Tim Gregg. Jed Collins now winds it on, going in to that top corner for the first time. Has gone from fourth to second, but David Knowles still has the advantage then, being chased by Jed Collins in second place. Knowles leads from Collins in second. Bradley and it's Anthony Walnut who comes out there. Number 4 is in seventh place, going at the back straight once again. It's still Knowles who leads, but Collins holding that second place, and Collins has got a lot to get to David Knowles. This time is really motoring on the front, but Jed Collins again winding on round the outside of that top turn. Let's see where he is so quick. He's closing up on David Knowles. David Knowles sticking to the inside line, has the advantage over Collins, holding second place. Bradley to number 4. In the sixth corner they go once again, still David Knowles holds the David Knowles and Jed Collins go around the outside of that pit corner on the front alongside David Knowles. David Knowles is 2 bites up, going on the back straight on lap number 3. It's Knowles who leads from Collins in second. Collins again winding on right round the outside of that top corner. David Knowles on the inside, Jed Collins coming right round the outside. David Knowles comes again back up the inside, but Jed Collins has gone in again as they it's Collins again, but Knowles holding second. Bradley is on the third. Campus is in fourth place, coming up the back straight, 14 full time. Super ride again by Jed Collins, looking to make it 4 to 4 in the heat of the 250 solos. It's clear going into that top corner, 40 full time. David Knowles has got no answer to him at the present moment. As Jed Collins once again coming back from fourth place, picks up his 4th winning ride of the afternoon. Jed Collins gets a winning ride. David Knowles comes across the line in second. Rob Bradley has got the third. Scott Campus is in 4th. Tim Gregg is in 5. Ben Hillsley in 6th. And Anthony Worrell, number 4, in 7th place. Race 32 result then. Number 10, Tim Gregg, 4 points. Number 35, Jed Collins, 9 points. Number 64, David Knowles, 7 points. Number 82, Ben Hillsley, 3 points. Number 87, Rob Bradley, 6 points. Number 178, Scott Campus, 5 points. And number 4, Anthony Worrell, 2 points. Next race then is the Solo B Final. We thank all our sponsors throughout the programme. We've got grateful sponsorship of all these B Finals and A Finals. Solo B Final is Summerland Corner, luxury pitches. Let's see their adverts in the programme. That is the B Final for the 500 Solos on the line and running. Away they go. We're looking at James White to make a good stop. Looks like Callum Walker's made the best of start. James White has gone through on the inside. Right leads him, but Walker holding second place. Top 2 of course go through into the A Final. Ben Millichap holds that third place position. That's yours. They come by us to complete lap number 1. There's James White who leads from Callum Walker, holding that second place finish. That's the top 5 as they make the way up the back straight. Once again, top 2 of course going through to the big A Final, and it's still James Roddy who leads him, and Callum Walker in second place. Heath getting away from Millichap who's got the third. Going into that top corner once again, the order the same then, and the top 2 will start to pull away from the third place rider is Ben Millichap as James Wright leads him complete lap number 2. Holding second place, Millichap has got the third. IB's in 7, that's the top 7 as they make their way up the back straight once again, and James Wright storming away with his big Solo B Final. Callum Walker hanging on to that second place. Ben Millichap has got the third. There's not too much change of positions at the moment. The last lap flag comes out then for James Wright, well in control of this B Final. Callum Walker picking up that third for second place. Ben Millichap has got the third. Back in 6th, the leader, up the back straight, third in full of time. That leader is James Wright in the solo beat final. Colin Walker's got the second. Those are two places that count. They will get them through into the big A final. It's James Wright who wins the B final. Second place is Colin Walker. That gets them through into the A final. On the third and fourth place, and then Millichap coming in the freshman, Gareth Hickmott. Millichap third, Hickmott fourth, 5, Fortune in sixth place, seventh place. The result of the B final as they went across the line then was a win for number 6, James Wright. Second, number 14, Colin Walker, and third, number 13, Ben Millichap. Fourth, Gareth Hickmott. Fifth, Henrik Stitchware. 6th, Rob Fortune. 7th, Marcus Ivy. 1 minute 31.12. 1 minute 31.12. So after dramatic afternoon's racing, who would have thought that both Paul Whitelam and Rob Wilson would have to battle their way through the B final into the A final. Of course, they've both been beset with major mechanical problems, and that's why they're having to contest this B final. They'll be hoping that the machinery holds up to get into one of those top two places. Can't see him coming out from the pits at the present moment. So no Rob Wilson come out for this B final. So obviously Rob with we had two major problems this afternoon, so obviously we're out of machinery will not be contesting this B final. So one of the favourites for this B final not coming out then. 5 crews to get the two places to go through into the big A final. Where they've gone, it's John Hiscock making a good start, and Simon Hill's also making a good start. Second, Paul Whitelam has gone to the third, looking to get through inside John Hiscock to go through in the second place. To call that Banking for the first time, and Paul Whitelam has come from fourth to first. He leads in the back straight for the first time. Mogg has got that second place. Simon Hill is in third. Joe Mogg trying to get inside Paul Whitelam. They're together, and Trevor Heath and Kieran Bonner for the moment. Do we need a red flag? I think we need a red flag. We've got a problem. He's lost his passenger. Kieran Bonner's off the back there. Red flag is out. Red flag is out. The driver of track wrecking crew to the back straight immediately, please. Track wrecking crew to the back straight immediately, please. It's Trevor Heath and Kieran Bonner that are in trouble. We thought they lost their passenger, but it looks to be the driver that looks to be in trouble there. He's collapsed on the middle of the track. The ambulance people are getting there very, very quickly indeed. So it's Trevor Heath. You can see him limping rather badly on the middle of the track.
Kieran's walking back, Trevor's on the side of the car.
I don't usually.
I thought they were blue fashion lights.
Farmers themselves? No, the farmers are usually here. What you turned into the last 3 months?
I've seen him drunk for 2 days.
He's only 11.
Waiting for Paul Whitelam to come back into line with the 3 crews on the line, and we will get this B final away. Rev's beginning to pick up for the tape. So who's going to make that vital start? It's Simon Hill and John Hiscock have made a good start. Joe Mogg needs to come by. It's the first time Paul Whitelam trying to find a way through on the inside. John Hiscock making his move around the outside. Hiscock hits the front. Mogg trying to come back through on the inside. Simon Hill trying to ball the way through on the inside. Paul Whitelam taking a long way round to go through in the third place. Now drops back to fourth place. It's Joe Mogg gets inside. John Hiscock is before abreast for first place. Going into that pits corner, lap them one up. Sidecar B following Joe Mogg on the inside. Simon Hill is following in two and tries to put back inside. Paul Whitelam has got the third, and Paul Whitelam desperate for those top two places to get through into the big A final. Simon Hill leads and Paul Whitelam's gone round the edge of Joe Mogg to go through into second place. Joe Mogg comes again to retake the second place. Paul Whitelam again back round the outside to take that crucial second place as Hill leads it then for Mogg in second. Whitelam again right round the outside of that pitch corner, try and snatch this crucial second place. As Simon Hill leads to put it back to the Joe Mogg is running against the first and he's got the fourth place of Paul Whitelam after lead position of Simon Hill now going to the backstreet on lap number 3. It's Hill who leads with Paul Whitelam on his shoulder now. Paul Whitelam goes right round the outside, super right by Paul Whitelam has gone through from fourth to first as Whitelam leads into that pitch corner on lap number 3 from Hill holding that second place. Mogg has got the third, John Hiscock is in fourth place. Paul Whitelam's gone wide, Simon Hill Whitelam leads from Hill in second, Mogg has got the third, Hiscock is in fourth place, down the back time, Simon Hill coming back again at Paul Whitelam this race for first and second in this B final. Hill makes a mistake upon that top corner to allow Paul Whitelam to steer clear going into the pits corner for the final time. Paul Whitelam is going to win this sidecar B final. Second place is going to go Sidecar B final result. One for number 92, Paul Whitelam and Alan Elliott. Second number 16, Simon Hill, Roland Broomfield. And third number 98, Joe Mogg, Jake Cutler. Fourth number 184. 1 minute 50.60. 1 minute 50.60. So putting number 92 into the A final and number 16.
Barry, who was it told us? It told us that L.Brown and Brown
May well be that James Hogg has come out in place, so Simon Beale obviously couldn't collect the passenger to take place in this B final. Again, the same as the 1000 sidecar B final, top 2, 3 through to the A final. Revving up the way with this 500 sidecar B, following the Dave Carver to make a good start. Natasha Bartlett's made a super quick start and he's going to the back straight for the first time. Saunters London's gone through into second place. Dave Carver has made the best of starts. He's now trying to work his way. Oh, we've got a crew gone over. Crew has gone straight over upon that top corner. We've got a crew over in a big way on the top corner. Our information is that young James Hogg would come in that race as a reserve that's turned it over upon that top corner. Obviously, as soon as we get the information, we will pass him on to you.
And over the past several years now, they've put an FIM meeting on this weekend. I had several top riders that wanted to do this event again, Theo Piper, Janik and one or two more. This year we have actually struggled to find some foreign riders to make it an international event. But like I say, I'm very sorry, but this definitely has got to be the last one now. Right, we'll start. I'll hand over. Turn it down a little bit. Turn it down. You can't. Unfortunately, with me being deaf, I tend to shout. That makes it a lot of... people think I'm shouting at them, but I'm not. It's because I can't hear myself. Right, what we'll do, I'll hand over to Colin in a minute, but we will start with the 250s. Hello. Yeah. Mr. Knowles has been on to me for a year or two about having the 250s, and because we was very short on other classes, sidecar and the international solo, I said yes, we would have them, and I think they put on a fair show anyway. So can I, for a start, ask Mr. Knowles to come and present the trophies for the 250s. Thank you.
Thank you very much indeed. We'll have a few words after we've done all the presentations. First, thanks very much to Chris Knowles for providing the money or not. In down, okay, I'll come forward again. It's the top 4 to come up on the podium. There's only one trophy, but it's the top 4 to come up on the podium for the 250s. So we start off in 4th place, Scott Campus. In 3rd place, Mr. Versatility himself, Rob Bradley. Runner-up in the 250s, David Knowles.
His dad's going to keep it.
And the winner of the 250 is absolutely fantastic on being display. If he learns to gate, it's going to be boring for Grasstrack. He never makes a start in his life, but his drive round those corners is absolutely phenomenal. He's won 3 Ledbury meetings this year. He won the Master of Midshires, but it's obviously the biggest win of his career. Absolutely fantastic performance. Well done. Jed Collins, the 250 winner. Jed, up there with Reg, okay. All right, sir.
Yeah. He's not willing.
If it is going to be the last one, we better have a word with these gentlemen. We do it as we can with the mic. David, I know your dad's been looking to get the 250s here for a long time. Must have been a thrill to ride a superb track like this on the 250.
I've come to watch for many years, thought what it was like to get out there, and Adam Reg, we finally managed to get going. It was great fun.
See it again for you this year.
Yeah, if it just wasn't for the man to my left of me, it'd be a bit better really, but we're going to keep trying and before the end of the season.
Move across if we can to this side. Scott Campus in 4th, got a good performance. 4th place.
Yeah, it's not too bad. I didn't do as much price track as I like, but it's good to come track like this, especially on 250, you don't get the opportunity, like David said, to ride something like that. So yeah, it's been a good day.
Thanks. Good day. Third place, Mr. Bursa, don't be wrong, you were flying that down at 250.
I'm not sure flying's the right word. I was just trying to keep up with the other two who were in front. But it's good fun.
And obviously, after riding this track for many, many years on the 1000, it must have been totally different to going to 250 today.
I'm getting a bit lost sometimes because going both ways around on different bikes, it's a bit confusing.
Well done, Rod, thank you very much. The winner, Jed, yet another superb result and an absolutely fantastic season for you.
Yeah, I'm really on a high at the minute, like everything's going my way. Just can't believe it. Just can't believe it, but I'm doing so well.
And as I said, the fact that you don't gate, you make it a commentator and a spectator's dream to watch you winding on these corners.
Yeah, I mean, it's good for the spectators, but it's not good for me. Makes it so much hard work trying to get...
And the next meeting for you?
Will be Fenland next weekend.
I'm looking forward to another victory there.
Yeah, hopefully.
Thank you very much indeed, ladies and gentlemen. 3-4 in the 250s. Jeff Collins, David Knott, Rob Bradley and Scott Camford. Thank you. Could Mr. John Taylor make his way forward, please? John Taylor, could you make your way forward up onto the lorry, please, for the presentations for 1,000 sidecars, please? Mr. John Taylor, a great supporter of the Poacher over many, many years, and particularly the sidecar class. No. Mr. Andrew Shaw from Duckworths, please, is he here? Mr. Andrew Shaw from Duckworths. If you'd like to come up on the lorry, please, to do the presentations. Somebody's coming. Mr. Andrew Shaw from Duckworths, please. Could we have you up on this lorry, please, for the presentations? No. Well,
Is there anybody who wants to give out some trophies?
Well, I think really, if this is the last one, if nobody wants to come forward, the lady and the man on my right should do this. If you agree with that, it's the last one. Reg has put so much. This is the 24th International Poacher, a phenomenal record, and I think that we should give it to Reg and Sheila to hand over these last trophies on what is becoming a rather sad occasion. So we move on then to third place in the 1000cc sidecars. Tremendous performance. He is a former winner of this trophy. Reg Bradley and Sean Simpson, third place. It's at the front, Reg. They're at the front, third place. They're at the two at the front. Reg Bradley and Sean Simpson, third place. Thank you very much. In second place, he won it last year. He's second this year with a new passenger, Gareth Winterburn and L.Brown.
That ain't a boy, not the alcohol.
Well done there to Gareth and Liam, very, very well done indeed. The winner of the 1000cc sidecars, ladies and gentlemen, what a 2 weeks it has been. Don't bring him up. Don't bring him up, right. Don't bring him up. I think this is only his 3rd meeting of the season. The record for those 3 meetings is Sunday's champion, Masters champion, and now today, how ironic, in the last ever Lincolnshire Poacher, he should win it for the very, very first time. Big round of applause, please. Your Masters champion, your Lincolnshire Poacher champion, G.Winterburn and G.Winterburn. Oh, and the qualifier, yeah, as well. Sorry, it was 4 meetings and the qualifier, he won that as well. Sorry, and the qualifier, yeah. Really? Well done, Rod, well done, Billy. Okay, Alan. Right, I think on this rather sombre occasion, rather than me ask the riders questions, these lads have been up on this rostrum many times before at the Poacher, I think I'll give the microphone to each duo. Say the words in tribute to Reg and Sheila. I'll hand over to Rod and Sean, who finished in 3rd place.
Well, there's not a lot to say. It's a real shame it is the end of the Poacher. Like Reg said, it's been tough all the time getting riders and that, but I hope everybody that's come today has enjoyed the riding. Everybody out there rides a heart out. The track has been very... Oh, we got it. There we go, we're back again. So. But yeah, personally, I'd like to thank Reg and Sheila for putting on these meetings for these years, because I know how hard it has been for them, and we all keep pushing them to run another one, and they have done. But like Reg said, he hasn't been very well himself. But I think every rider that's come over the last 20 odd years and rid the Poacher must agree, really, it is one of the best tracks and one of the best meetings.
Gareth, you won it last year. I know you haven't ridden it too many times. We're doing tribute to Reg and Sheila as well.
Yeah, we've had an hard year this year, me and Liam. We've struggled with a lot of things, but we've managed to always sort of get there and thereabouts in the end. We've enjoyed riding today. We've got a sends all set up. We've gone through, got a set up, but just about got it right in that last race, and we were looking forward to the final. We managed to get the gate we wanted, which I thought my dad would go for, but we dropped lucky and got the one we wanted, and we were aiming to put a good show on for the final.
Thank you very much. Turn over to Billy now.
Yeah,
I always enjoy coming to the Poacher. It's not competing, and it's you know, it's not the winning, it's the being here, it's the weekend away. We really enjoy it. I must admit, it's been very, very hard today. It's very, very quick, and I must confess, Gareth did think he was going to win the final, but we had different views, and we was leaving his trump card to the last. But no, it's been a really good do, and Sheila and Reg put on a real good meeting, and yeah, we'll miss him. But I think, seeing as Colin is up here on the podium this time, he should take over and carry it on. So, yeah. I'll hand you over to Billy, he'll have to say a few words.
I'd just like to say a big thank you for everyone for coming. It has been a great meeting. It's been a great year for me and my dad this year, and to do as well as we've done for the first year riding together, I couldn't ask for anything better.
Well done. Good. Ladies and gentlemen, three of the finest crews in Grasstrack action are gracing the final podium for the Poacher. Reg Bradley, Simpson, Gareth Winterburn and L.Brown, Reg Winterburn and Billy Winterburn. Your appreciation, please. Thank you. And there is also for Gareth for the barn record, another £100. He was the winner of the barn record for the 1,000 sidecars, Gareth Winterburn and L.Brown. Okay, thank you, gentlemen. Thank you very much. Yeah. What do you want to do, Reg? Stand up at the other end. Stand the other end. All right. Five minute solos, Reg. 500 solos. Do that one record, yeah. Right, we now do the barn record for the solos, and if you'd like to come forward to collect his £100 way back from the start of the meeting, Joe Shanes, the barn record holder, and for the solos today. Thank you. Oh, here he comes. James Shanger comes forward to collect his £100 there, the barn record. James, you want to have a quick... The first question is actually, what the hell was the problem over there?
Chain come off, unfortunately, but one of the things, luckily it happened today, not in a couple of weeks' time, because that's the really important one for me. You know, I'm surprised the track rode as well as it did today, so with the weather we had last night. It's a big testament to Reg for putting this meeting on, and you know, he's worked so hard over the years to do it, and you know, I know he keeps saying it's the last one, but I hope it's not, because I still want to try and win it. You know, best wishes to the riders that got injured today. I hope none of them are too badly and be back soon.
Thank you very much indeed, James. Well done on your £100. Thanks. Stay up to the line, stay up to one bit. Right then, we move on into the 500 solos. In third place, he is a multi-British champion of the 250s and the 350 class. He's finished third in the Lincolnshire Poacher today. Colin Cook!
Guys.
Here he comes. He In second place, my word, what a revelation this young man has been since he's come back to the grass. Second in the Masters a couple of weeks ago with a fabulous performance, an equally very, very impressive performance again today. We hope we see more of him on the grass track scene at the end of 2016 and come again in 2017. He is Rye House and Lakeside star on the Speedway, second place in the Poacher in 2016, Edward Kennett. It is his birthday, yeah, well done Edward, it is his birthday as well today, well done. Am I allowed to say, is it 33? Oh, I was told 33, it's 30. So very happy birthday Edward, 30th birthday today. Thank you very much indeed, well done.
Ted?
Thank you, Alan. Right, the winner of the Solar Award, a young man who's had an absolutely disastrous season this year. He has got so much talent, but the bike seems to let him down. I had a quiet word with his dad last evening, and I'm hoping Paul will talk about this when we give him the mic. He said this could be his last ever meeting because things have gone against him so much. I know he has ridden in a lot of meetings for Reg Blackbourn, and if it is the last, I know he will be delighted to win this last ever Poacher, and let's hope that he will have a rethink because he's a talent that we cannot afford to lose on the grass track circuits. He's never the best of gators like Jet Collins, but his superb action for the back is a joy to behold. The 2016 Lincolnshire Poacher Solo Champion for the first time ever, Paul Cooper! Okay. Yeah, do them all. You want to do them all again? As well. Okay. No worries. I don't like to meet you, Paul. Thank you. Well done, Paul. Thank you, Alan. Thank you. Have you took your pictures, Alan? You okay? Hold on then.
I reckon Paul's done that before.
Three of them together.
Coops?
Thank you, Alan. Well, we do the same again, Solo lads, so I want to ask you any questions. I know Alan, Paul have recommended Edward, it's his first time, just if you'd like to say a word about Sheila and your enjoyment of racing in the Poacher meetings. Oh, come right here. Holland. Okay, Holland.
I've had a few ups and downs in the poachers here. I had a bit of a spill on the start a couple of times at the beginning. You know, the meeting's gone not too bad. Fortunately, there was an accident at the end which called it off. Big thanks to Reg and his wife for running all the meetings, as you know. And hopefully this won't be the last one of the poacher, but it is what it's going to be, you know. All in all, good day's racing.
Thank you very much indeed, Holland. I know you're man of many a few words. Thank you very much indeed. Over to Elliott. If you'd like to come forward, Eddie, please. I know it's your first poaching, but you must have been delighted to race in such a prestigious event.
Yeah, definitely. It's a lot of experience for me here today. It's you know, probably the biggest track I've ever ridden, to be honest. But no, I really enjoyed it. You know, I do think that I would have beat Coops in the final if I would have got away and given the see you later down the straight. But the big look back. But no, I really enjoyed it. You know, it's good, and you know, it's a shame that you know it's not going to happen next year because you know I'd like to have come back. But we'll see what else comes along, and perhaps I'll do a few more grass tracks now.
Obviously, it's second in the Masters, second here today. It's only whetted your appetite for more grass track action.
Yeah, definitely. You know, like I said, the Masters on the Friday, I actually went out to France and did a grass track over there, and I really enjoyed it. So I was really keen to do well in the Masters, you know, to do some overseas next year. So I've managed to do that, and it looks like I'll probably have to be building two more grass track bikes in the winter.
Well done, Eddie. Many congratulations. Happy birthday as well. Thank you very much. Paul, if you come forward, you wanted any prompting? I know Paul will have some real nice words to say.
Firstly, yes! I finally won something! Get in! I'm getting lost though. Hang on. Is that alright, Sheila? Are we on? Yeah. I feel like I'm going to karaoke. Any requests? No. Yeah, firstly, thank you to Reg and all the club and Sheila and everyone involved for putting on this meeting. Year after year, they've done a tremendous job, and the track's been great. Everything, Reg, you guys have done, the whole team have done, it's been spot on today. And the weather last night looked like it was going to spoil things, but it hasn't, and it worked in the favour of the track a little bit. So well done to all the club. I just want a round of applause to everyone in the club, really, to be fair. And as a rider, I would very much not like to see this be the last one. Mainly because I won it, so my face will be on the programme for next year. Yeah, so I've always wanted that. But as a rider, I guess all the riders who've been up here and said things, they don't want to see this meeting go. This is the best meeting in this country, definitely. And it was very sad to see this meeting end. Reg and Sheila have put a lot of work into this over the years, and maybe it's time for Colin to step up and do a bit himself now. I don't know, but I don't want this meeting to finish, and I know all the other riders don't. So I'd very much like you to have a rethink, Reg and Sheila, because, like I say, look at the day's racing we've had. Unfortunately, the accidents have stopped the meeting before the final, which clearly I would have won. I would have beaten Eddie and James, without a doubt. But yeah, it robbed the crowd of good finals throughout. The sidecars, the solos. It robbed you guys of that. But thank you very much all for still staying and watching this. And yeah, I've really enjoyed it. And as of what you were saying before. Yeah, I've had a shit year, really bad year. I'm sorry for my kids and that. It's been a nightmare, mate. But you know, you just kind of lose momentum and you lose enthusiasm. But with the support of my pit crew, Dad and Clive, who've done tremendous for me all year, they've never lost faith. My mechanics are great. My sponsors, Fred's there, Bridget's here. You know, there's so many people helped me out. My goddaughter's rocked up today, so that brought me some good luck. And I've really enjoyed it today, really have. Obviously you're always going to enjoy it when you win, so
But yeah, with them, there may be some reconsideration, knock it on the head or not. But thank you very much all, everyone, for supporting me and supporting the club and everyone else. It's been a great day. Thank you very much.
Paul, well done.
Okay. Join in your own time then. You're alright, you're doing your own thing at the end. Do it now. You want to do it now? Okay. Hold on, lads. We just get the 500 sidecars up there. We'll all have a big campaign to go. Okay.
Right then, we've had the 500 sidecars here for the second time in the history of the Poacher. They run their own series. This is round number 2, and the round 3 is at Fenlands next week. So the 500 sidecars in third place today. Multi-British champion, winner of the series last year, Sean Harvey and Danny Harvey. Don't know where Danny's quick enough to come up.
In the ambulance, but it doesn't look good. It looks like he's done his shoulder. So all the best, Danny, if you're near us. But it might put hold on what we're doing for the rest of the season now. But we'll see how it goes, and hopefully he'll be all right.
You want to have a quick word about Reg and Sheila? He raced a long time.
Yeah, I mean, we'd like to thank for Reg to be over the Sidecars series here today. It's been fantastic. We do appreciate it. It's been a good track. It's been hard. It's been very hard for us. Obviously, no rear suspension, so we've been feeling it a little bit. And unfortunately, we had an accident in the sidecar and into your all your. Hello. 1, 2, 1, 2. So yeah, hopefully the lads are okay. That's the most important thing. You appreciate that, but hopefully they'll be all right. But yeah. Lots of thanks to Sheila for having us here today. Thanks a lot. Cheers.
Well then, Sean, thank you very much indeed. Third place in the 500 sidecars. In second place in the 500 sidecars today, he's had so much success on a solo machine, nobody ever thought he would change as well as what he has. He's put in a magnificent performance with his partner today. Second place, Mitch Gordon and Paul Smith. Mitch, are you like to read many? Should you like to? Oh, hello, hello. Just get out, Mitch.
Yeah, I'd just like to say it's been an honour and a pleasure to ride with Reggie. And to try and help him out a bit this year with finding some riders, last thing. But Reg, if you need me in the future to help you, I'll help you. It's no problem. Just want to also say thank you to the ambulance people today. Without those guys looking after us, when when shit happens, we need those guys, and we're all concerned about safety. But I wish everyone well that's got hurt. But Reg and Sheila, thank you to everyone, and onwards.
Thank you very much, Mitch. I think that is a point is well worth mentioning. I know that Reg has an absolutely tip-top quality medical crew here. Dr. Sager's always here, and we know in the past he saved riders' lives, he's even saved a spectator's life. And again, it's all credit to Reg and Sheila, the money they put in to get this absolutely tip-top medical crew here for not only this meeting, but their smaller meeting as well. And they really have been rushed off the feet today, and as Mitch said, they have done an awful lot of good for injured riders today. So well done to the medical crew, thank you very much. The final award then is for first
place in the 500 sidecars here today. A dynamic crew. They are former European champions. They are British champions. Josh Goodwin and Liam Brown. It seems to be a scrap here, so just have the final word then.
Well, I'm not the best one for talking, but I'd like to say thanks for Reg and that for letting us ride. And first time I've ever raced here, and I've been here and watching it every year, but I loved it. I want to ride here every day. It was so good and fast, and I wish we had more places like this around England, and all the people helping putting it on. It's been a great day, so hopefully we can all convince him to do another year, and hopefully we can come back and run all the finals, and whoever said they was going to win it, and to the points and that. So hopefully we can all get it together and help him for next year, and we can all be here and doing everything and running the finals. So yeah.
Thank you very much, John. I will just say before we have the champagne flowing on the... It has been an honour. This is my 12th poacher. It's been an absolute honour to do it. I'll do the European final here as well, and I can only thank Reg and Sheila for asking me to do these meetings. It's been the highlight of my commentating career to come in and do these 12 poachers and to do a European final as well. And if it is the end, thank you very much for allowing me to do their meetings. Thank you. Over to you, let's carry on. If you lost your car key, it's up here. Anybody lost a car key, it's just been handed in. They've gone down. Plenty of them behind Reg! I want you to come back up. I want you to come back up to sheep. Get up here! Don't hold back, Coop. Say what you think. Something would have been it.
No, it's not good, isn't it? And you're only right first. Not right.
Yep.
Place there, anyway.
There's just one more person that I would like to thank over the 24 years of doing this poacher, and that is Mr. Alan Whale down there. Without his help, things wouldn't have happened like they have. He's been so much help to me, doing all the programmes and many more things. As well, as you can see, Mr. Alan Whale is not a well man, but he's gone out his way to be here today to take some photographs. So a round of applause for Mr. Alan Whale, please.
And you begin to rev over that very far. Oh, and somebody's looped at the start. It's probably one of the fence bits that's looped at the start. Coming to that, always on looping at the start again. Winter leads from Powell, and second was Powell's now lost that second place, and Winterton's coming under pressure as they move in the top corner. 40 first time, Winton on the inside, pushing that rider really wide. Trying to come back and pull Cooper into the back for the lap of the two. Cooper leads from Winton in second, Winton rolls inside Cooper. Super action between these two, Winton on the inside, Cooper making his move back round the outside. One last second point line. He takes a quick line coming out of that final corner, comes alongside, get him, gets the winning line. Bradley on the inside, but he's gone wide and Paul Whitelam trying to come through on the inside. He's locked together, going down the back straight for the first time. Absolutely left shoulder to shoulder with Paul Whitelam on the inside, while Bradley around the outside. Where we go then? Oh, they're going to chair them in front again. We're at the start. The chairs are at the start of the race. They go to shoulder, going into that top corner. 40 first time Beards on the inside. Just so we made his move round the outside. We're going to really wind it on, going into that top corner. 40 first time, because it is David Knowles will leave the look of Jed Collins coming right round the outside of that top corner. And there goes Jed Collins on the outside. David Knowles going to the back straight once again. Then David Knowles gets back. Up Jed Collins will get back inside. Collins again is Knowles. He's going to Collins in second. Super action between these two. They go in that corner once again. Knowles on the inside. Collins again. Winds it on right round the outside of this. Kenneth wide again. This time Cooper trying to get through on the inside. Cooper comes alongside Kevin. And Cooper hits the front of the right. Kevin down quickly back for the inside. Jennings runs the A-bomb through the third place. Rob Winterburn gets that corner first. One Wilson making a move around the outside. These two locked together going to the back straight the first time. Rob Wilson again back round the outside of them, take that second place. Rob Bradley comes again back up the inside, the fight between these two, they roll in the back straight once again. Coming back on the inside, Gareth Winterburn making his move right round the outside of that pitch corner, but he's got the drive to come round the outside.